please talk about the line in Future Proof with the massive bomb hole into the flats. WTF? Explain where you are.
Is that the World Wrestling? WTF? What? What about me becoming second place on bomb hole so far? I wonder who's going to be third. Maybe JP Walker doing that big.
You're talking about bomb hole of the century?
Hole? Yeah, because I got in second after Mike Bassett.
It's behind it. Yeah, that you should have the win, but out of the helicopter, it's hard to argue. Like it's like 100 feet.
It's tough.
That's a feat.
Yours was a classic bomb hole though, off the wind lip, 120 feet or whatever that was, like straight to the hot
racing
tub. So what was the question again? What went through my head? Because there was enough time.
Just talk about it. Just talk about it.
What a day! So if anything learned from it, the 24-hour rule is real, and it has proven me 3 times on close calls already. And it all had to do with like, don't go out when the snow has hit the ground for 24 hours into the steeps or wherever. And that's a service announcement here because I got into so many troubles not obeying that rule. And one of them, that whole line shat from the top. I didn't know where to go. I more or less looked at, the flank to my rider's right. And so I went there not knowing what was left of me. And so chosen that option, came out just last call in front of that pillar, which just flew by me. I was like probably scraping it with my belt. And landed, and where it slid on the other side, the steep part I was on that part before I really launched into that bomb hole was it was ice. When snow slides, it creates this shield of ice, and I was on no edge would respond. I'm like, I just had knee surgery the year before and just tried to be up in AK using my full budget, not have snowboard. Anyway, that was not the problem, the skills, but I did not want to destroy the knee. So I was trying to ollie this debris that was in front of where I actually then took off to ollie it and went into the debris of that slide, ollied, but set onto the knuckle, which ejected me with the right speed just out there. So I was in the air already feeling like my board from the wind going up. And so I started survival, like kicking holes into the air, rolling down the window, kicking chicken, and keep my head above my board. And I impacted, and also the hill I flew over had a little bit of like a slab on it, and it deposited right where I landed. So I landed in dense snow, built up 3 meters easy, and so I landed soft and nothing hurt except like because I was flinging my arms so much. I hit like my wrist on the toe edge, but that was it. Nothing hurt. But what a wild day.
I talked to Justin Hosnick. He said it was the most scared he's ever been filming. He thought he was filming somebody dying.
I lost a couple lives on that go for sure. I mean, if I would have landed on my head and not done all that work, I was surviving.
Yeah, that bomb hole was like a cave. You could have brought the whole film crew in afterwards and hung out. Massive deposit.
And then let's talk about this 24-hour rule, because I heard you talking about it in addition to another avalanche where you got flushed all the way down the mountain. I don't know where that was.
Yeah, that was also in Alaska, back of T-top. And same thing, 24 hours, I just impacted, really put some pressure on the slope, released. And just that Christmas before, my wife presented me the first airbag, and I had it on, and I felt so ashamed to tell her that I had to use it even. But I pulled it, and it was my device to get my bum off the rocks because it was like just going over rocks. So I had my elbows into the butterfly pillows there and just put my board down and just sliding over those rocks.
How many meters did you get flushed?
It took me all the way down for sure.
Like
and it's
2,000?
No. It was maybe 700, 800 meters.
Yeah.
Wow. I've got a question as far as the safety, do you wear any sort of like a spine protector or knee pads? Like, what do you wrap up for those big mountains?
When I have a backpack, I don't use a back protector. A natural selection back protector was mandatory. Like I have a really good one from TSG, and it works out. It's just like nothing is there, but I don't usually wear one. Helmet, I converted to being a helmet rider since years. That's where the family also comes in, and same goes for energy drink sponsors nowadays, which is a commitment too. But that's another story on the dime. Turning, no knee pads.
No knee pads.
No, but crash pants
for a bit. Oh, okay, hip pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I like those.
So on the steeps, the 24-hour rule too, going back to that, is basically just to really dumb it down. Is like let the snow settle before. Don't ride it when it's touchy. Pretty simple.
Yeah, but it's tough to do because a bluebird day is a bluebird day, and I'm not particularly a fan of it because it's also a lot of crew stress. Like the filmer, everybody's antsy. I prefer the bad weather days and just less stress.
Well, yeah, all the things have lined up. You paid all the money to be at one of the best places in the world to helicopter board and film it, and then you're sitting there waiting for 24 hours for the snow to settle in and get more consolidated so it's safer to ride, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it can be a straining part too. You signing up waiver, put your money into heli operation, but it comes down to like, when do I get to finally ride, and like, where's the kick? And you got to run through, safety procedures, and you learn so much there. And it's no beat that should be missed, but it does get like, you all got all tension, want to go, and the mountain safety just brings you back down to the ground. It's like, yeah, we are here on a bigger picture.